What is a management plan? It might be the kind of phrase that sounds like it's a generic term, but actually, a management plan refers to a very specific plan that must be completed by any person who is trying to become a guardian of property. So, generally, when someone's becoming guardian of property, it's for a family member, a spouse, a sibling, a child, a parent, and not just anybody but gets to be a guardian. There's all kinds of due diligence that goes into the process. Just being a family member is not enough. We have different checks and balances in our system to make sure that someone that is given the status of guardian actually has to have some kind of plan in place. So, management plan is the tool that guardians fill out to say, here, as far as I know, is my plan. And I give that caveat because sometimes people don't know what someone else's financial situation is. They actually might just be guessing. So, it's to the extent that they know, here's my loved one's assets. Here's their liabilities, the money they owe. Maybe they have a mortgage, or they're really overdue on some credit cards, or they've made some really reckless purchases and I need to go and now help clean that up. And here's my plan for that. So it's, what do they have? What do they owe? What money is coming in, whether it's a pension or they work? What money is going out? So their expenses, rent, food. Sometimes there's really high medical costs. What does that all look like? And do these numbers make sense? Is the plan logical? So there's a plan, and there's also a reason for the plan. So under each section on this management plan, there's some elaboration on why is this the plan. And this exercise is really important because it helps demonstrate to the court, if we're going the court route, or otherwise the Office of the Public Guardian and Trustee, it helps demonstrate that yes, there is a plan in place. It's a sound one. The plan actually gets reviewed before it is approved, and the plan is binding on the guardian. So it becomes a way to ensure some accountability for guardians, and if they want to change the plan, they can, but they need to go through an approval process. So in a nutshell, a management plan is the actual plan somebody trying to become guardian must fill out and then follow of how they plan to manage someone else's property. So that is it for this video. I hope you learned something new, and I will see you in the next one.